Hola. Don't mind me and my broken nails. We're going through a lot right now, but we're here to give a message. Okay? Let's see how you are elevating. Okay? Let's focus on how you're elevating, rising up out of whatever it is that you are in. Okay? How are you making your life better? How is your life improving? And how are your spirit guides helping you? Okay, so let's see. Ooh. All right, we got the Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands coming out the gate, baby. Okay, because something you walked away from. You know, you're like, I'm not putting up with shit no more. I'm not putting up with shit no more. Yeah, like you're not putting up with things that... Okay, so like if people aren't, you know, pouring into you, allowing you to feel some sort of stability. This could be friends, family, acquaintances, you know, the world, okay? It's just basically like you're not putting up with it. So this could literally be a connection for some of you that you walked away from, or this could even be a workplace or a situation, an environment, something that was not stable. It wasn't giving you any, it wasn't pouring back into you. It wasn't pouring back into you. It wasn't returning any sort of value to your life. Okay. So I feel like you're moving away from that expeditiously, and you're also doing it like in a way where you're going to be celebrating it. You're going to be happy. Some of you could some of you could be into Greek mythology or a fantasy sort of, you know, shows, or, you know, liking that, like Chronicles of Narnia, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Zeus, you know, sort of like, I'm not going to say fairy tale because those aren't really fairy tale. They're more like fantasy, mythology, or, you know, things that people question. So you are like moving away from that. People could be you're like moving away from people that are very skeptic, or you're just not interacting with that energy anymore. Maybe you were trying to get people to understand and celebrate, you know, your uniqueness, but you don't need that. You're doing that on your own, some sort of celebration. Somebody's into likes Scooby-Doo, so like maybe like cartoons or something about the fantasy. Okay. So this is something that's happening quickly, or it happens quickly. Wow, you got the Fool here with the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So this is brand new. Damn, you got the Ace of Swords. No, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups with the King of Wands. With the Six of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this is about becoming more like confident, more sure of yourself. Maybe some of you are even becoming more sure of a connection, like a person specifically. Or this person is becoming sure of you. Could be a fire sign. Could be a fire sign, Aquarius. Could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart as well. Confirmation burp. So I feel like there's a new start here. Like there's something that you're taking a chance on. You're not letting people, you know, get in your head or be in, you know, like their opinions. You're not letting something cloud your judgment here. Like you're going where your heart is leading you, your emotions are leading you. It's finding love, or love for yourself, love within a project, love within something that you're doing, traveling, setting on a new journey for yourself. There's something new here that you're doing. Okay, what was that? We have the King of Cups. He was in the reverse. Which way was he really? Well, he's in the reverse. He's in the upright. One more. He's in the upright. Doesn't really matter. Either way, it's like there's something that you loved once upon a time, and now you could have learned to, like, it's something that you loved once upon a time, but like you're learning. You're learning something about yourself or this love that you had for someone. So something suddenly came down. So maybe this was about a relationship or leaving someone alone. Or also, I feel like, too, like something where you feel like you've been holding or suppressing your emotions for something. You're not doing that anymore. Maybe some of you let somebody in on how you've been feeling about something that you've been second guessing. You're not falling for no okie doke. You're not falling for no trickery. Wow, there's that King of Wands again. So strong fire sign. Okay, so I also feel like some of you are meeting someone new and you're getting it on with this person, or you guys are really strongly attracted to each other, or there's someone who's chasing you or pursuing you. I also feel like some of you are really sure about, pursuing new love, going towards a new connection. This is somebody really good looking too, really attractive. You're really good looking too. Maybe a Scorpio. So it's something short term. Okay, so something that, it's kind of like repeating. So either this is something that you've walked away from already, or the thing is, you're gonna keep doing that. Like, you're gonna keep subtly walking away. So basically, this is like the angels and the ancestors saying that you're elevating because you're not sticking around for stuff that maybe you did before. Maybe you were stuck around before for things that you knew you should leave. Maybe you also were seeking some sort of validation, or maybe you were on temporary connections or temporary, something that was just for like attention. This could be somebody or people that have been around you in your circle. How are you elevating? So I feel like you're getting past foolery, like people like tricking you. Privileged lady. So you're only giving to things, like I said, that fit in alignment of what you value, fit in alignment on what you deserve. So you're someone that's recognizing, like, your worth. It's like understanding the game of, a fair trade. So someone wanting something from you, but it's like, what are you giving me in return? I feel like you're also taking care of yourself. You're going to be able to, people see you as like, it's giving like that high class energy, like, so I guess they see you as being in a different status, or, it's not to say that they feel like you're better than, but it's like, you carry more of your worth with you. Some people just, they don't. They could value themselves, but some people don't carry that. So it feels like with this energy, you specifically carry that. And then look how else you're elevating. So you got money coming in here, or you are creating something for your, like, okay, so again, it's like you're going after something before that maybe other people told you don't do, or they discouraged you, something. But it feels like now, whatever this is for you, it basically feels like the way that you're elevating is because you're not keeping yourself down anymore. You're not keeping yourself small. You're not going to be having this like negative energy or negative way of thinking. You're not missing out on opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Like if it feeds you, you're going to allow it into your circle. Like if it replenishes you, if it pours in, if it's wanting to give something back to you, you're going to let it in. So be cautious of, you know, someone wanting to come around and take what you have, or wanting to be deceptive in some sort of way. And I felt that with this magician energy here. So somebody could be deceptive. This could even be you though. Like you could be feeling like, you know, you're not really going to reveal like your true motive or something to people. I don't know. Let's see. A house. Okay. So changes around your home and high honor. So, this thief is kind of giving me this energy of like Robin Hood, if you know anything about that. Like robbing from the rich to give to the poor. So that's just the analogy of it. What it is literally, I have no idea. Okay, so it could be about a man or a masculine energy that's like just no good, and they want to use you or take something from you. There's something changing around that. You've changed. Okay, somebody's concerned for what they can't, you know, get from you any longer. Okay, anything else for collective here for how they've elevated? Well, what's that? Yes, and family. So definitely a big big glow up on your part. So luck is on your side, helping you out with your family, helping you out with your kids. I was gonna say crib. So helping you out at your home. Some of you are buying a crib or something like that. So you got a new opportunity here. So there's a new door opening up. Let me get 3 more. And what did I say? Didn't I say y'all was gonna be getting it on? Okay. So if you don't want a family and kids, you know what to do. Some of you, this is about moving. Maybe you've been worried about moving, having enough money to move, or for your kids or something like that. Some of you are also icing out someone who has you confused. Okay. Some of you are being celibate, you know, or you're being abstinent. You're not really focusing on that right now, or you're just being more cautious within your dating life, or who come towards you, or who you're being intimate with. But this does feel like someone here that's coming towards you, collective, that you have a lot of chemistry with. And you also have someone that thinks they're going to try to use you, but they're only going to be fooling themselves, because you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be easy to manipulate. They're not going to be able to manipulate you. And it feels like that's what someone could want to try to come and do, maybe because your money's up, you look good, or, you know, maybe they perceive you as naive or something. They're going to find out, though, okay? They're going to find out. So that's what I have for you, collective. I hope these messages help. Till next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.